Hello guys, welcome to the another lesson from Makaut CSE where we simplify the English for BTech CSE and IT students. In this video, we will focus on the chapter 3, identifying the common errors in the writing, which can weaken the clarity and professionalism in the communication. We will start with the subject-verb agreement, ensuring that verbs match their subject correctly. Then we will move on to the noun-pronoun agreement and a common mistake that's led to confusion. We will also discuss the misplaced modifiers, which can change the meaning of sentences if positions incorrectly. Understanding the correct uses of articles and prepositions is crucial for fluency. Additionally, we will explore the redundancies and clichés, two elements that can make the writing repetitive and unoriginal. So by the end of this video, you will be able to avoid these errors and enhance your writing accuracy. So let's get started and shape your writing skills. So at first, the subject verb agreement. One of the most common writing errors is incorrect subject verb agreement. The verb in a sentence must agree with the number of the object, number of the subject, you can say. For example, she writes code versus you can say she write code. Okay, here you can see the writes last s. Okay, so the rule applies even when there are words between the subject and the verb. Means the list of topics is interesting, not are interesting. Okay, when using compound subjects like and, it makes the subject plural, like John and Mary are working, but or considers the closest noun, means either the manager or the employees are responsible. The special cases include uncountable nouns, means information is important, collective nouns, the team is strong. So mastering the subject verb agreement enhances the clarity and the correctness in the writing. So noun pronoun agreement. Pronouns should match their nouns in number and gender. A common mistake occurs when a singular noun take plural pronouns. Means a student must complete his or her assignment. Here not their assignment is included. Okay, you can see. When the gender is unknown, use they as a singular pronoun. Means if a person studies well, they will succeed. Here they represent the person. The plural nouns take plural pronouns. Means engineers solve problem, they design solution. Be cautious about with the indefinite pronouns like everyone and each. This requires singular pronouns. Means everyone is responsible for his or her work. Okay. Incorrect noun pronoun agreement causes ambiguity, making the sentences harder to understand. Misplaced modifiers. A modifier is a word or phrase that describes the another part of the sentence. When misplaced, it leads to confusion. For example, she nearly drove her car for 5 hours. That is the incorrect sentence because it suggests she almost drove but did not. The correct version is she drove her car for nearly 5 hours. Another example is running down the street but the bus drove past me. It is incorrect. The modifier suggests that the bus was running, not the person. The correct sentence is running down the street I saw the bus drive past me. Proper modifier placement ensures that the sentences convey their intended meaning. So now articles. Articles define whether a noun is specific or general. Means a and an are used for non-specific singular nouns. A laptop, an engineer, while the is used for specific nouns, means the project, the solution. An is used before the vowel sounds, means an hour, an honest person, but not necessarily before vowel letters. A university, a useful tool, you can say. Omitting articles can create incorrect sentences. Means I saw a cat. It should be I saw a cat. Okay. So using the unnecessarily also leads to errors. Means she studies in the MIT. Should be she studies at MIT. Understanding article uses improves the sentence fluency. So now prepositions. Prepositions in, on, at, by, with, etc. topics. It shows the relationships between the words and are often misused. Means I am interested on AI. It is incorrect. It should be I am interested in AI. Similarly, she is married with a doctor. It is also incorrect. It should be the she is married to a doctor. Prepositions of place require precisions. Means in a city but at a specific address. Prepositions of time also vary. Means in 2023 on Monday at 5 p.m. Incorrect prepositions make the sentences confusing. So learning their correct uses enhances the clarity in writing. So now redundancies. Redundancy occurs when unnecessary words are used, making the writing repetitive. For example, the past history is incorrect because history already refers to the past. Similarly, basic fundamentals, free gift, advanced planning contain unnecessary words. Instead of saying to, in order to, say to. Instead of repeat again, just say repeat. Reducing redundancy makes the writing concise and impactful. A simple sentence is always better than a long one filled with unnecessary words. Eliminating redundant words improves the readability and professionalism. Clichés. A cliché is an overused phrase that lacks the originality. Examples include, you can say, as easy as pie. Think outside the box. The calm before the storm. While these phrases may be common, they weaken the writing in making it sound unoriginal. So instead of time will tell, use the result will be evident soon. Instead of at the end of the day, say ultimately. Strong writing uses the precise and fresh expressions rather than tired cliches. Okay, so removing the cliches improves the credibility and uniqueness of your writing, making it more engaging. So that's wrap up our lesson on identifying the common errors in writing. Today we covered the subject-verb agreement, the noun-pronoun agreement, misplaced modifiers, articles, prepositions. We also discussed the redundancies and cliches, learning how to make our writing clear and more effective. Avoiding these errors will improve both the academic and professional communication. In the next lesson, we will explore the nature and the style of sensible writing, covering the techniques for description, definition, classification, and structured writing. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Makaut Smasher. Keep practicing and let us know in the comments if you have any doubts. See you in the next lesson.